Here's a quick overview of how to set up an automatic search through Matrix for your clients. So here we are, we're going to do a screen recording. So you want to make sure that, if you're going to follow along, that you're already logged in to your MLS and everything. So you go up here and you go My Matrix. You go Search, Residential, Quick. You can do quick or detailed, it's kind of the same thing. I always remove active contingent. This is something that, is kind of a separate conversation, but for this purpose, we're just gonna look at active properties. Down here, you can select if your client was looking for townhomes or condos, etc. We're gonna go ahead and select a location today. We're gonna use Buda 78610. And let's say we're gonna look at, under 350 in Buda. You can do 350 to 450. You can do 350 and up. So you can kind of use the plus and minus symbol here to locate what you're looking for. Do 4+ bedrooms. You can also utilize the map search as well. I find this feature super useful if you're looking to stay in a specific area. If you're looking to stay close to 35 for commute purposes, etc., you could, draw a shape. You can also draw, super organically as well, if you wanted to. These tools right up here. I'm going to go ahead and check your criteria. Looks like we only have 8 homes in Buda under 350. They're 4+ bedrooms. I'm super interested in just a 1-story. Wow, there's only 1. So we're going to hit results. We've got 1 home here for sale. This isn't really enough criteria to kind of send a client. The map is probably a little unrealistic, but I wanted to show you how to use it. So let's go back. We've got 26 matches now once we removed our map. That sounds about reasonable. I'm going to go ahead and hit results. I'm going to select on the left here and then select all, because we're going to make sure that we're going to send all these properties to our client. We're going to hit save, and then we want our search to be automatic. As soon as something hits the market, it's going to be reoccurring. It's going to be the most up-to-date information that you're going to be sending your client. You can go ahead and click Create New Contact up here, and this is where you would put in your buyer name. You get the idea. And then you would hit Save. For this purpose, I'm going to go ahead and select myself because I already have myself set up on a couple of searches, which I also recommend as well. Set yourself up on a search so you know what the search looks like when you're receiving it from the consumer end. You can get kind of creative here. You can put in different things as well here. Down here you want to say, do you want them to receive the search as soon as possible? So that would be multiple emails a day with properties, or daily, which is, once a day. Depends on how soon your client is looking. You want them to be getting the most up-to-date information from you so they don't go looking elsewhere for it, but you also don't want to be a big pain and be sending them, way too many emails. So just make sure you kind of gauge this with your client. If you've got somebody on the longer tail end of things, there is the monthly email selection as well. You would go ahead and hit save. The client now receives an email that they must activate in order for their search to be set up. So this is a great follow-up item to make sure, hey, look, did you get your search set up? Was it activated? If we go back to My Matrix and then we go to auto email, we can go look for who we set up the search for. You can see here that I've never visited the portal. And this is just a great way. You go in here and you can see open portal, so you can see what it looks like for your clients. There's different views over here that you can select, or the client can select, and then you have messages and your information in here. So all of this information is in the settings section of Matrix. So you can go back and edit all that, go My Matrix, settings, and just run through and fill everything out. client has not activated their search, there will be a button right here that says resend welcome. And so that's resending that initial welcome letter, and you can only do this twice. So if your client has not activated the search, it's not in their spam, you've got the correct email address, you can go back and resend that email again. And then they'll be able to, activate the search and receive the properties. Another thing that's cool is, if you go My Matrix auto email, you can see everybody that's got a search set up, and you can see if, when they've logged in, how often they're looking at it. And then this is a great follow-up tool as well, because you know who's engaged and who's not. I hope you've found this useful, and please let me know if I can answer any questions for you.